tweaked around with some of these settings, so we should have everything in place now for these settings to be sorted. So let me know how this is going, and if you can hear me, that would be awesome. Doomed, you made it. Hey, dude. So I've started again. I've started on a new server. I've still got my 169 server and Alliance over on there, but I don't quite have a iOS emulator. So in order to play it on PC, I've got it on BlueStacks at the moment. So for those of you that know, that's an Android emulator, and you can get your PC up and running with your mobile games. So obviously start off at level 1. I've done a little bit first off on here, just getting back into sorting out teams. It's different from the first time when I started this. So for those of you that started previously, the storyline started off with Maya being part of Scotty. Maya's not part of Scotty. Maya has now been built by Geordie in the new arc. So that's interesting. That's a different take on it. So I'm assuming that depending on what point you start in the game, and what arc is currently running, they're going to change who created Maya and who opened her up. So at the moment, it's actually Geordie, which is making the missions a little bit more different, and a little bit interesting. So if we click into Galaxy here, this is sort of the map, and scroll out. And you've got your factions over here. So your blue is your Federation factions. You've got your Romulan factions over here in green. And then you have your Klingon factions over here in red. And the most talked about discussion at the moment is territories, which on this server, yeah, loads of room. So aim on this one is build up and try and take over some of these bad boys, and see what the rewards are like on it, and see if any of them are actually worth taking back to my other server 169, to see if they're going to be any good for our alliance and what the benefits are of the actual rewards that you get. Let's move around a little bit. All of the exclamation marks, any of you might be wondering, they're where you've got missions. So they're star systems that you can go to, grab your missions, and get some loot, which is what we want. I don't know if there's any row on this server. I haven't seen anything in the chat so far. What server are we in? Let's have a look. 186. Have a look. I think it is the newest one that is available. I think it's the most recent EU server. I don't think there's another one. Yeah, it is. So this is the latest EU server. As you can see at the top, I've got a server transfer token. So what that means is that if you are under level 11, you can move servers. Once you hit level 11, and move into level 12, you're stuck where you are. So if you've got friends that are already playing and you want to go and join them, make sure that you are definitely checking out what server they're on. You're going to want to find out where they're at so that you can go and join them on that server, and then you can transfer. It's pretty nifty. You do have the option to transfer to a US server or APAC server. So there are those options as well. So if you've got friends that play over in the US, you want to join them, click on the US, have a look. And all of the servers are named after Star Trek characters, items, resources. So you've got Kobe Macharu, you've got Fortunate, Sol, Saladin. Sol obviously is the Earth universe, which, as many of you know, in this game, you have to get to a really high level to actually go there. So if you're wanting to get into it to go and find Earth, you got to wait a while. It's going to take a bit. we're not going to get there straight away. We're going to have to grind. Also, on this one, I am just going to play this for free. So this is just a free play version of this. I did spend some money on my other server to get some bits. Some of the packs can be worth it. I don't think all of them are. Sorry, Scopely, but you know, you're tight. It's expensive. Not everyone can do it. We have a look at some of the packs that you can get. Okay, so because I've not bought anything on this yet. I've not bought anything at all. So they're quite nice. You think to yourself, oh, £4.50, £4.60. I can do that. That's fine. It gets better. Guess worse. As soon as you hit on any of these ones that are like low price, next tier stack you with like 20 quid. Next tier 60. Next tier 99. So you can get everything in this game for free. You can do it. It just takes some grinding to get there. But if you want to be a power to wallet player, then you can definitely do that. If you've got the money to do it, you can get yourself some extra bits. So if we look here, you can get a ship pack. So if I click into it, it's not actually going to take any money from me yet, but these are the kind of resources that you get out of it. So you get 500 latinum, and this is kind of like what in other games you probably say is your like ultimate item that you want to get. This is going to help you if you want to build things quickly or if you want to speed up time and repair your ships. Tritanium, ship XP, if you can't be bothered to grind and hit hostiles to level up your ship, ship XP is going to be where it's at. That's what you're going to want. You're going to want that so that you can just literally upgrade your ship, level, and then you'll be able to have it at the top tiers. So when you do tier up your ship, you don't have to go out and hit hostiles. You can just do it that way. Bit of a cheat way, really, to be fair. I generally tend to only use my ship XP if I'm like 500 XP away from the end, or like 1,000. When you get higher up, you get higher rewards. So you'll find that like some of your ships might take like 30,000 XP to be able to tier up onto the next level. Your lower ships, they're going to obviously be less. You've got some repair speed ups in here. Although 61-minute repair speed up seems pretty decent, and it is when you're at level, is it 8 that I'm at? Where are we? Yeah, level 8. Yeah, so level 8, brilliant. You can do that all day long. 1 minute, absolutely fine. On my other profile, I'm level 28, and one of my ships takes about 3 hours to repair. Yeah, so not the most friendly, but definitely if you are into Star Trek, you enjoy the storylines from the TV shows, you like the look of the ship, you want to play a game that's Star Trek related, absolutely I would say this is like a top pick game, especially if it's like a mobile game that you want to have where you're wanting to just play something in between breaks at work or lunch breaks, or just generally while you're out traveling on the bus, whatever. It's a really nice game, and it's also building a community on here as well. So you've got your global galaxy chat here. So these are all the people that you can talk to. You'll get adverts. Come join Underdogs. We put the dog in dog fighting. Great. So everybody will be looking to get you into their alliance. If you can see which ones you've got. It's not just for English. We've got like all across the EU. You've got some German systems in here. You've also got Romanian. You've got Russian. So there's loads of different French, Spanish, Italian, everything. Everybody's here. So just get involved with it. Joining also an alliance, it's going to give you some benefits. Now, if you want to play on your own and you want to be a one-man band, that's absolutely fine. You can do that, but there are certain things in the game, certain levels that you get to that you need to be an alliance to start unlocking stuff. Main one is armadas. So you can't really get armadas until you're up to level 23. But when you do get up to level 23, you're going to need to join in an alliance's armada to unlock the armada center for yourself. So we're not there yet. We don't need to do that yet, but you do need to have people in your alliance. You can start your own one, or you can join an already existing one. There's quite a few on this server already, even though it is brand new. Where are we going? Let's oh look, we haven't started building anything yet. Let's have a look at what we've got here. So power, obviously this is going to be the players that are the top players of the power. So in this one it's Versen. Alliances, we've got power destroyed, and you've got top power is SFC, Star Fleet Command. So these guys are 38 million in power, and we're down here. We're 209. We're only little. We need to grow. So we've got all of this here that we can look at. You can also look at the players and see like where they are. There we go. They follow rows. So they do have a row on this channel. I just don't really know where it is. I haven't really looked into it. There is a row on my channel. In my humble opinion, it is bloated, overinflated, and egotistical. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that on my server on 169. So it's actually quite nice to come onto a server where I don't have to deal with any of that. It's quite cool. I'm enjoying it. I like it. So let's get into this and see what kind of missions that we've got to do and get started. Okay. Right, so we've got some officers that we can upgrade here. So you'll earn officer shards by unlocking and recruiting your officers. When you get a certain number of shards, then you've got your officer. So you don't just get your officer straight away, you have to earn your shards to be able to get them. So we've got Deanna Troy. When you've got your first shards for her, she'll come in, and then you need to upgrade her, level her up 5 times before you can then promote her. So at the moment, she's a lieutenant 2nd class. Next level would be to promoting her up to it, and she would then go up to being a max officer level is another 5. So we need to put her up to that. Now, what each of these players have got is they have certain attributes that they can bring to your ship. So for Deanna Troy, she has face of the enemy. So what she's going to do is, if you have her as captain, and only if you have her as captain that you're going to get this, is that she will increase the weapon damage of the ship by 5%. So that means that whatever your base stats are on your ship for attack, and the damage that it's going to do for weapon damage, that's going to increase it by 5%. So that's a good stat to have for her. Then alongside that, if she's just on the bridge, then she's also going to increase the shield, deflection, armor, and dodge of the ship by 8%. So again, whatever your base is of your ship, she's going to increase that by 8%. Now, every different officer has different ones here, so you can pick which ones that you want to put on. And the higher that the level goes up, the higher that these abilities are going to rise as well. You can see she's got level 198 strength at the moment. So leveling her up to the next level, to level 9, is going to increase that by 30. It's going to put her attack up by 3. It's going to put her defense up by 5. It's going to put her health up by 2. So that is going to make that larger. Now, you can level them up, but as you can see, my ship is deployed at the moment, so it's actually out in the big wide world. So I can't do anything until my ship is actually back at home and docked. So you do need to be docking your ship if you're going to be leveling up anything. It's just the way it goes. So as you can see, it does take Commander XP. So we've got Officer XP here. It's similar to the ship XP in terms of graphics wise. It's just green instead of being amber. So if I bring this ship home, I can then level her up. So let's do that. Let's bring the ship home and see what we have got and see what she goes up to. There's my little ships going back to my little home base, and we're home. So also when you are looking at your docks here, you can see that both of my ships have got a green arrow. So that means that there are improvements that you can make to that ship. So it does tell you when you've got things to do. You've got like notifications over here. I've got 3 things that I can do in the officers tab. I've got 2 things to do in my claim tab. This is the building and research tab, which I haven't actually got anything going on at the moment. So we'll look into that in a moment. Get something building, get something researched. Research is really crucial. Now, a lot of the guys that I play with over on 169 will tell you that if you level up too quickly and don't pay attention to your research, you're gonna end up having brilliant, like, powerful ships, but you can't really do anything with them because you don't have the research behind you to actually take out what you want to take out. So researching this is really vital. My best top tip on here would be you want to kind of max out your research. So when I say max out your research, if we go into the research tab, these are your 6 research trees. So you start off on 1 research tree and you'll be researching everything up. At the beginning of the game, Maya's going to tell you to do certain things, do certain missions, and then that's going to help you start leveling things up. But when you get more into it, you need to be leveling it up a bit more. So if we go into combat research, again, we've got the little green arrows. So the little green arrows are going to be telling you everything that you can upgrade in here. We've already got hull density 4, battle tactics, and then every time that you upgrade it, you could upgrade it again. But to upgrade this, I need to have shield modulation level 3. Now, every time you move up in levels on the game, you will open up more of your trees. So your trees are pretty big. And this is just combat research. So you've got all of this, look at this. I mean, it's huge, it's humongous. And it's just one, this is just one of 6. Okay, so I mean, we need to do this. This is quite upsetting looking at this. On my other profile, I'm like level 28, and this is baby steps, little teeny tiny baby steps. So in here, I've got 3 that I can upgrade, and obviously any upgrades are going to cost me things to do it. So the main things it's going to cost me is this little thing up here. So this is par steel. This little bit over here, your green one, this is titanium, and then you've got dilithium over here. So for me to get prime damage, which is one of the good ones, 35,000. I got 214. Where am I going? I got that. Not today, Satan. So what we do have is we have reinforced bulkheads, and we also have invasive maneuvers. So we can pick one of these 2 to do. So this one's going to take 55 minutes, and reinforcing your bulkheads is going to increase the armor for all of your ships. So that means that any ship that you're going to build, it's going to have its armor increased by these reinforced bulkheads. When you max it out, that means that it will be maxed out for all of your ships. So it's not just one specific ship you're doing this to, you're doing this to all of your ships that are going to end up being in your inventory. And this is going to increase it from 25% up to 50%. Pretty decent. That's pretty good. We've got evasive maneuvers. So again, this is going to make your dodge value go up. So this means that your ship is going to be able to dodge any attacks better. And your bonus on this one, again, is going to go from 25 up to 50. It's going to take an hour. So that's combat research. Your station is obviously your station, which if I go into, there it is. Isn't it cute? It's so little right now. It's just tiny. Got 3 docks and I don't even have the 3rd one unlocked. I mean, what are we gonna do? So if I'd have done this before we started playing, man. Oh, Doom, you're so right. It's insane. Like this game is massive. It's huge. There's so much to it. So you really do need to kind of like think about all of the bits that you're doing. But it is awesome. I love this game. This is such a good game. And I'm gonna be I found another game that I'm going to start on, which only literally came out this month. Came out 9 days, yeah, the 9th. Guys, we're halfway through the year. How did it happen? Like how? I don't even know how we got here. Genuinely, it was like January yesterday. Don't understand this. So what was I talking about? What was I saying? Completely lost the thread. I'm completely gone off track now. Just lost it completely. Screw it, it'll come back later. We're fine. We're cool. But yeah, so this is how your station's gonna look. Now, when you're gonna upgrade your station, when you're getting it bigger and better, obviously you're gonna unlock more dry docks. You're gonna unlock more ships that you can put in your dry docks. Now, I think you can have like 7, maybe it's 8. Let's have a look. So we've got one dry dock here. You're going to be able to have another one coming out here. So that's 3. Another one here is going to be 4. This one's going to be 5. And this one's 6. 6. So you can have 6 dry docks in total. Yeah, it is a love-hate thing with this game. It really is. Like you've got to love it to do this. I mean, it can take over your world. It can take it. You can get lost in this for hours, guys. Like literally days, even a week. You go on holiday for a week. You play this game. It's a good week. It's got to be a good week. And then along with all of your docks and dry docks, you've got your little weapons. Now, my little weapon is a level 1 here. He's so tiny, little teeny tiny level. And it won't let me upgrade it yet, because guess what? I need to get to level 13. Level 13 R&D department, which is the research department. So level 13 is where I've got to get to on this. Remember what I said, if we're going to switch over to another server, you can't go past level 12. You can't transfer anywhere. You ain't going anywhere. So if you go to level 13 R&D department on here, that means you've gone to level 13 in the game, which means that you can't then move to a different server if you want to. Even if you want to. I have asked guys, I have messaged Scopely, I have said to them, please, I want to go. I want to travel the universe to another universe that's similar to this one, but just different. And no can do. Computer says no. Scopely says no. So we can't do that. We can't move. We can't go. We're stuck where we are. But it's fine. I've got a good gang. We've got a good gang and we have a good laugh. So yeah, definitely you want to just concentrate on building up your research, but this is what your outside of your station is going to look like to start off with. When you get inside, you're going to notice that you've got all of these little areas, little boxes, and basically every single one of these are areas that you are going to unlock as you go on. There's Maya on the screen there. We haven't seen her yet. This is Maya's first introduction. Hi, Maya. Let's bring her up here. There she is. Look how beautiful she is. Ah, she's lovely. Artificial intelligence at its finest. So she's here. She's going to give you loads of tips. She's also going to get on your nerves. And it's just good fun. It's just good fun. She chats all the time to you when you go and do your missions. Anytime that Scopely do any patch release notes. So we got one yesterday. So what have they actually done? So introduce second part of the Next Generation arc. Should we investigate Kardashian space and Worf's escape pod, or try and find Captain Picard's whereabouts? So it is engaging. It keeps you involved. It does stay along track with your other Star Treks. We don't currently have Voyager in here yet. So Voyager's not been in here. We have Next Gen, which is this arc. We have the original, the TOS original series Star Trek. So we've got those guys in here as well. We also have the movie versions. So we have the Spocks. You know what? While I'm talking about this, why don't I just show you the officers? Because that would make sense. Even though they're grayed out, you can still see what they look like. Some of these guys, yeah, DS9, man. Oh, I love DS9. Like she's just awesome. I love Dax. Dax is brilliant. And the Ferengis as well. We don't have Ferengis. We have a Ferengi Devore, in the game, which is how we mine latinum, like the scrupulous pirates that we are. But we don't actually have any Ferengi characters, which is upsetting, which I think we should do. We should have Ferengi characters, and they should be in our Ferengi ship. That's where they should be. They should be helping us mine our latinum. We need profit, proper profit. I'm not a drooling man. Fine, it's okay, it's cool. So yeah, so we've got Scotty, who you can unlock. We've got Walton, you've got Originals Burnham. We've got the Goon from there as well. We've got Tilly, you've got 120. We've got 1 of 10, so we've got some Borg guys. Let's have a look. We've got Navi, so we've got some of Khan's crew. We've got some of Nero's crew. You've got Vemet, Empress Giorgio. We've got Harrison, Keenser. So we've got loads. We've got loads of guys on here that you can be unlocking. Obviously, it goes up in tiers of how useful these guys are. So as you can tell, it's currently doing it via level. But yeah, we start off with all of our grey guys. So these are kind of your basic characters. Then we're going to go up into green. So these are kind of like your more uncommon characters. They're going to be a little bit better than your grey guys. Then we're going to move up into blue. So we've got your rare characters. And then we're going to move up again from blue. And we're going to go to purple, which is our epic people. No gold people. But even if we did have gold, who would it be? Who would you have? Who would you have as your like ultimate gold character? So what would be your ultimate starter? Is it Jean-Luc Picard? Is he actually the guy? Is he the one? I think if I was going to have gold, it would have to come out of DS9 and Voyager. Captain Janeway, absolutely awesome. Neelix, I would have Neelix. Neelix could be my power. I'd keep him around all the time. And the way that we're going to get these guys is we're going to earn their shards. So obviously the higher up that you're going to go with these guys, the more shards you're going to need. So like Michael Burnham, 110 shards I need to get an epic Michael Burnham. And then it's probably going to be something ridiculous like 150 to go and move up to the next tier. TOS Kirk, again, 110. Jean-Luc Picard, 180. 180. Not darts, people. It's shards. So let's give you an example of how many shards you're actually going to be getting out of these. So if we go into our recruit drive bit, here we go. And you have got loads of crates that you can choose from. You have got premium recruits, you've got standard recruits, and then you've got your Federation, Klingon, and Romulan recruits. Now, right now, we don't care about this. We're not bothered about them. We don't need to know about them yet. It's not important. It will become important, but it's not going to be important right now. So standard recruits, and you will get your tokens to redeem these. Another thing, guys, this game has currency coming out of its arse. Like everything has a different currency. I can't even list them all. I don't remember. I can't even pronounce half of their names. You can have fun laughing at that. It's so much currency in this game. It's mental. You will see what I mean. So right now we have got 50 tokens. Now you're going to get these tokens from completing missions. You're also going to get these tokens from doing your dailies. If you're doing your dailies, I highly recommend getting them done every day because it's going to get you all your basic stuff that you need. It's going to get you like some good loot, and it's also going to start getting you some shields, which you are going to need when you hit level 15. Otherwise, people are going to come and they're going to nick all your shit. It will go. They will raid you. It might be me. I might come and raid you. If you leave your shield down, I'm a share. Shield or share. There is no in between. Unless, you know, you come online while I'm in the middle of nicking all your shit and put up a shield. It's really rude, you know. Like, you could at least let me finish shopping. Okay? It's just... Okay. So, literally, all we're going to do is we're just going to start by redeeming one of our chests. Let's have a look at what we get. I'll play this for you. You can see. You can skip it if you want to when you're playing. It will literally do it one by one. And as you can see, already immediately the first glitch of Scopely, whereby we can see that it is next gen Riker, but his face doesn't quite make it until about 5 seconds after we're already on the screen. There are a few glitches in this game, guys. You know, they're constantly bringing out updates. They're constantly getting these updated every single day. We do have downtime, maybe once every couple of weeks, just to make sure that things are getting sorted. It's like any game. It's a mobile game, but it is a massive game. There is a lot of content to this game, and credit where credit's due. The content creators for this, you know, they do work their socks off. They don't always get it right first time, but they have been getting a little bit better at that. I am going to say that. You can shoot me later, but definitely they are getting better. I'm going to say it. They're getting better. Holding my hands up. They're getting better. I put faith in you now, Scopely. Don't let these people down. Don't disappoint them, because this is just wrong. I've given them my word that you're better. Okay, right. So next gen Riker, we've got 2 tickets for him. No, we haven't. We've got 1. So we get 1. Who's next? Montgomery Scott. So we've got 1 from him. Brilliant. Awesome. 1. Just 1. You saw the numbers on some of these, like 180. Yeah. Getting 1 at a time. Okay. Yeah. And Data. Oh, I love Data. He's just so brilliant. Just so brilliant trying to be human. The measure of a man. And then we have Officer XP. So we've got 100 Officer XP out of that. So we've got 3 shards and we've got some XP. So cool. And then it'll give you a little summary at the end, and then you're done. Now, if you have enough tokens, you can open more than 1 chest at a time. You can open 1, 3, or 5. So that's your limit. That's what you're doing. So, feel like I should restart. Yes, Wolf 88, you should restart. Wolf 88, you need to start. You need to start again. This is absolutely, you should do this. This is absolutely what you should be doing. In fact, you download this game now. Download it now and start playing along with me. Come join on my server, guys. I tell you what, anybody that's watching, if you want to play along, come and join me on this server. Let's do it. Come and join me on this server, and we're gonna go for it. We're gonna do it together. We will build like we have never built before. Be a revolution. But yeah, so you can open your chests 1, 3, 5. I didn't have enough to open all 3, so we'll just open the next one and we'll see what we get in this one. I'm gonna skip it because it bores me. But yeah, okay, so we got another 3 shards, and this time we got 400 Officer XP. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. So let's have a look at our premium recruit. So your premium recruits, this is what we want. We want the purple. This is what we're aiming for, guys. So this is going to give us a chance to start getting some of the lucrative guys and the rarer guys that we want on here. She wrote. Who wrote? I wrote. Who's writing? I should write. You've not got your glasses on, doomed, mate. Specsavers, yeah. It's good. These are Specsavers. These are, oh no advertising. Oh, guys, if you want, you know, free, I could do with free glasses. They would work brilliantly. I'm more than happy to promote. If you want me to promote, just you let me know, okay? I'll have some free glasses. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so you've got your rares, you've got your commons, no uncommon. Well, commons, your grey commons. So you out of these ones, out your premium recruits, you're going to get your greens, your blues, and your purples. So getting these tokens, it does take a little bit longer to get them. As you can see, they're a bit more expensive. And we're going to go with this. We're going to go one chest. Now, every now and then, Scopely is very, very generous. They will just suddenly go, here, have the full character. Just there you go. And I live for those moments. Those like the moments when I'm like, yes. And then you can just start doing it. 10 out of 10, 10 of 10? Is Tribble 10 of 10? I'm sure Tribble's 10 of 10, or maybe 1 of 10. I can't remember. I'll have a look in a minute. But that one I got as a drop on here. And that little Tribble, always good at mining. Always good at mining. He's a very good miner. We like that Tribble. That Tribble is ace. So what have we got? We've got Walton, who's got Scattering Field and Interceptor Affinity. Let's have a look. Right. This is where my pronunciation is going to go to absolute shit, isn't it? Sharvanecki. Shah. We've got Shah. Shah's on the board. So yeah, so we've got one of each of these guys. It's still going to be a while until we actually get them sorted. So let's just go ahead and have that. So those are our recruits. Now, I brought the ship back, guys. So let's have a look at Riker. It's music as well. Ooh. So next gen Riker, he has the Riker maneuver. So for this guy at the moment, he is going to increase the damage of the first shots of the ship by 5% on the first round. When you are fighting, your maneuvers and your powers of your ship and your players, your guys on the bridge, they're going to be in rounds. I will show you what I mean by that because it can get confusing. There is a bit of math to do in this game. If you don't like math like me, I don't like math, then sometimes I just go for who I think is nice. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not bothered about having the biggest, baddest, bestest. If it does the job, you're right by me. But you do have to kind of put a little bit of effort into making sure that you're putting the right officers on. So many times I have turned up to an armada with my guys on 169 only to be absolutely rinsed about who I have on my bridge. Val, you know I'm talking about you, yeah. You rinse me every time, and it's usually because I've not paid any attention. I've just literally gone on. I've seen that there's an armada going. I've seen what ship is like either the closest to it or what ship I've got available, and I've just sent it. I've just like, yeah, I'm coming, guys. I'm on my way. I'll help you kill it. It's fine. And then I rock up, and it's just like, oh yeah, brilliant. Who have you got in? Who have you got in command? Keen, sir. Yeah, don't do that. Don't learn by my mistakes. It's not good. It's not a sensible thing to do. So yeah, so he's going to increase. This is only if he's as captain. So all of your captain maneuvers are always going to be the first one that's in their stats. So this one is only going to work if you make him captain. If he is not captain and he's on the bridge, then you're going to get the Riker lean. So the Riker lean is actually pretty good. It's actually, I would say it's actually better than the first shots than this. So I wouldn't necessarily have Riker as captain. I would probably have him on the bridge, but as either on the left or the right, because with his Riker lean, what he does is he increases the attack of all of the officers on the ship by 8%. So this doesn't make a difference where your officers are sitting in the ship, in your setup. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference because what he's going to do is everybody's attack stats, he's going to increase each of those by 8%. And that can be a lot, especially if you've got somebody. So like his attack at the moment, his attack is 36. So he's going to increase that by 8%. And not only is he going to increase that by 8%, he's going to increase it by every officer that's on your ship. So looking at that, that's going to be pretty decent. So we've got enough, we're going to level him up. Let's level him up. Let's go to, there we go, brilliant. So now we're up to 231. We level up again, which we can do. We're going to get an extra 30% of strength. So we're going to go up by 4 on attack. We're going to go up by 3 on defense. We're going to go up by 3 on health. So let's do it. Let's max him out. So there we go. So maxed out on rank 2. So rank 2 for next gen Riker, Lieutenant 2nd class, and he is 261 strength. That is his maximum strength that he's got. Okay, if we want to promote him, I'm going to need 5,000 more of these. I have 197. So I don't like about starting again. I have such tiny resources. It's not much resources. It's quite. I'll get over it. We'll get more. It's fine. We're learning. We're going to get more. So that's him upgraded. And again, you can see it's telling me that I've still got ability to upgrade. That's because I can put him to the next rank, but I can't because I don't have the resources. I can't do that yet. So all of you guys, once they get up, you're going to be able to upgrade them. So if we have a little look at our ship setup, so what have I got here? So this is my Orion. It's your second ship that you get in the game. You have to unlock it, so you've got to unlock it in your research, and then you can build it. And this is the first battleship that you're going to get. So this is your first one. Yeah, I do. I do remember what it's like to be a noob. I do. Yeah, yeah. I fully appreciate this now. This is noob territory. This is where I'm at right now. Well, no, I'm not at noob territory, but the lack of resources is yeah, definitely it's a little bit upsetting. But yeah, so we've got the Orion Corvette. This is your main battleship. Now, for anybody playing the game that already is playing it, you will know of the attack triangle. So your attack triangle is between the 3 different classes of ship. It's between your explorers, your interceptors, and then it's also with your scientific ships. So let me find a baddie. There's a baddie. Where's a red guy? There we go. So this is your triangle. You've got your battleship, your explorer, which is your science vessel, and then you've got the interceptor. So interceptors are always going to be more stronger than a battleship. Your battleship is always going to be more stronger than an explorer, and your explorer will always be more stronger than an interceptor. That's the way it goes. So if you're going into a fight against battleships, you want to be taking your interceptor if you have one. If you're going into a fight against explorers, get your battleship ready. We're about to go. And the same, explorers, if you're going up against interceptors, you want your explorer on your side. The Realtor is the most underrated ship on this game. My guys in 169, we now play like Chase the Realtor. It's basically like hide and seek when anybody comes to attack, and we will swarm you with our realtors because they take 30 seconds to fix. We don't care if we lose them. We don't care if they die over and over and over again. We will swarm you like angry ants, and we will get in your way. Have fun. Enjoy. Try and splatting us off your windshield. It's fun for us. We like it. I'll bring up the Realtor in a minute. But then you've got your survey ships. So this is a survey ship. So this one here, the ECS Fortunate, this is a survey ship. This is the first survey ship that you're going to unlock in the game. And this is the ship that you are going to start mining with. So the ship itself, it's mainly a pasteel miner. That's what it's got. It's got a pasteel mining laser. And then you're going to start unlocking your characters to be able to get yourselves some actually mining specific guys to be running your bridge. So in the first kind of like, I'll probably, by the time I hit level 10, we'll have all of the 3 main basic miners. So at the moment, I've got the Titanium miner, and that will be Barrett that we've got here. So, oh no, it's not Barrett, Kabish. Talking about the wrong guy. Kabish. So, as you can see, Kabish will do attack damage of 3. Don't put him on an attack ship. Shit. Shockingly, shit. He has defense of 16 and he has a health of 24. His main bit is that he's a titanium miner. Now, this is where it gets interesting. He will increase the mining rate of the ship by 40% when you're mining your titanium. Now, that's that green one that we were looking at earlier. So that's your green resource. That's this one. That's this one here. So 40%, he's going to make mining your green ship a lot better. He's just gonna do that quickly, and I'll show you the difference on this. Let's find ourselves a par. No, not a par steel system. I'm already in a par steel system. I want a titanium system. So for you guys, you'll see that all the systems are named. If you want to know what resources are in that system, you need to hit this button here. This is your mining button. So if you hit that one here, then that's going to tell you what's in each system. So you no longer get the names, but you are going to get what is in each system. And it's only going to show you what's in the system if you visited it. So the blue ones, I haven't been there yet. I've not visited those systems. The white ones, I've been there, and I can see that they've got titanium. Now, what you can do is, if you're looking for something specific within a system and you've already been there, you can view it. There we go. I'm in the system. We'll scroll out a little bit so that we can see a little bit more on the screen. But there you are. So you can view it, you can see it, it's all in there. These are all your little hub stations. So if I wanted to move planets, I could relocate my base there. Relocation tokens, guys, really, really important when you get to level 15 and you want to start raiding people. When you want to start like thieving, they're going to become really, really important for your inventory. So make sure that you grab those. So what are we looking for? We're looking for a titanium system. So go to the one closest to us, it's going to make more sense. So we've got these little nodes, and these are little nodes where we're going to do some digging, and these are going to be where we're going to get our titanium. So you don't have to do anything with it, you can just dig it. And in these lower level systems, you're going to get like 1,500 per node. If somebody's already been on the node, it's going to be less, like that one. So it's going to be less. So there's 367. That's the most. 1,500. That's going to take an hour and 33 minutes to fill. Hour and 33 minutes. And that's with Kabish on deck, on point. He's there, he's ready. Let's swap him out, okay, for Geordie. So the strength of our ship has gone up, which is cool. And let's see how long it's going to take us to mine that Flight 15. 2 hours and 10 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Let's go back to Kabish. Let's go put him on. One hour 33. It makes a difference, guys. It makes a massive difference. So when you are starting out on this, make sure that you've got the right people on deck that you want to be mining those items. So let's send it off to mine. Let's go get that started now. So we're going to get ourselves some titanium mines, and that's going to go into our top. So we do have some missions. Space Age Prospector, that wants me to mine par steel. I've already sent it to titanium. This one, upgrade your R&D department to level 8. You can do that. Now, actually, this is a good point. So, Wolf, you might have left the game. However, you did teach me something, which I didn't realise. I've been playing this game for a year, guys, a whole year, and I did not know what this button did. I did not know. I had no clue what this button was for until Wolf88 told me what this was. So if you click it, it gives you the mission dialogue. That mission doesn't have any dialogue. That was a shit example. That was shockingly bad. Right, let me go to home field. It tells me what was said the very first time I was given the mission. So I can go back and read what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Total game changer for me, because my memory is shockingly shit bad. And you can have these missions sat in your side here for, I can tell you, like months. Like, absolute absolute months you can have them sat here. Because when you get up to higher levels, it's literally a case that you need to like collect 1 million raw gas or something stupid like that. So you can literally have these missions sat there for ages. I've literally got one that's probably been on my other profile for about 12 months because I haven't completed it yet because it wants me to get 2 million raw ore, and I can't be fucked. I can't be arsed. I know I need to do it because it's going to give me some great stuff. But I just, no, I don't want to. It takes too long. I don't like mining. I'd rather steal it from other people. Get on stealing later. But yeah, so I didn't know. I genuinely did not know. So it's that baffled my mind. Just totally baffled my mind. Yeah, 150 million try. 150 million try. It's insane. It's insane. Some of the missions, some of the things that you get, they're insane. This box obviously up here, this is going to tell you what you're going to get if you complete this task. So these are your rewards. Now what you can do is you can drop it into your archive, which is down here. So if it is a mission that you can't do because you need to like travel to some distant system that's like not even in the vicinity of your level right now, you can archive that, and then if you want to bring it back, you just unarchive it. So you don't have to have the clutter of all of your missions on the left. You can archive them, and then when you're ready to take on that mission, then you can take it out. The alternative is that if you want to concentrate on a certain faction first rather than dual factioning, then you can archive all of the missions for, say, Federation and Romulans, and then you can just concentrate your arse on Klingons. And then the way that you can do that, you need to lock them in by hitting 1 million of their stats. So you need to get 1 million of your stats for them, and then you've got to do that for each one. So you can do it each one. You can try and dual faction, you can try and balance two at once, but every time that you go and hit the Romulans, you're going to be losing points for the Federation. No, you're going to be gaining points for the Federation, sorry, but you're going to lose your points for the Romulans. If you're going to go and smash the Klingons, you're going to lose your Klingon points, but you're going to get more points for the Romulans. So you can dual faction if you want to. It's a little bit too much for me, to be honest. I'll concentrate on one, I'll max that one out, and then I'll move on to the next one. I think that's probably the best way to do it. That's just my advice. You don't have to take it if you don't want to. You've got your combat training, so this is gonna give you some built ones. This will happen every time that you level up, and you do get quite a lot of resources from this. Don't blow them. Just because you have them doesn't mean you have to use them all. So just keep on track with it. If you keep behind as much as you can from your early levels, then when you do start getting up into the high levels and you want to speed things along a bit, if you've kept some of this loot, it's going to stand you in such good stead for when you do that. Now, you do have these little numbers. So these are the recommended levels that you should be before you start doing these missions. In all honesty, it means shit. It means shit. I've got like missions on my profile that are like for level 60 players, and I've been smashing them out of the park at level 28. So it doesn't really make a difference what your recommendation is. Obviously, if it's red, it's telling you that you should be a higher level for it because it's not what you can do. But if you have the right setup on your bridge, you've got the right setup of your guys and your ships, then you can have that out there. Now, away teams is fairly recent that started. You need to be level 8 to build the shuttle bay to unlock it. But basically what this is going to do is if you've got officers that you're not using in your ships, you can actually send them away on away missions and get them to do something while your other officers are busy. I think that this is one of their good ideas. I'm not gonna lie. I think Scopely did really, really well with this because this means that you've got something else that you can be doing if you've sent a ship off to go do mining, or if you've like got a mining event, like Mondays are usually mining events. You can literally go and send your other officers to go and do stuff while you've got the ships mining. It's brilliant. What the fuck is the bridge? Okay. Let me reel it back. Let me reel it back. Oh, okay. The bridge. I'm going to show you the bridge. I'm going to be showing you the bridge. Okay, here we go. That's not the bridge, that's the alliance button. What the hell? Right, your bridge. This is your bridge. Okay, because you know why? Because it says bridge. So, see what I did there? Yeah. You see it? See what I did? It's called the bridge. Yeah. Okay. So your bridge is literally your three people that are commanding your ship. Okay. And then each ship is going to have other boxes down here where you can drop in your extra people. So obviously this one has got 3 extra slots for 3 extra members that can join, 3 extra players that you can put in, and then that's it. You can't put any other people on the ship. That's it. You've maxed it out. So at the moment, Crusher's not doing anything, so I could literally put her in here. And then she's going to increase the stats of that ship up to 1205. So your bridge are these three at the top here. Your captain is always going to be in the middle. And then, as I say, it's your captain is going to have the captain powers. So Data is my captain on the Orion at the moment, and his captain ability is Measure a Man. And what he does is that he increases the attack, defense, and health of all the officers on the bridge. Okay, so if we go back to Riker, he has the stats where he will increase the stats of the attack of 8% for all people on your ship. So that's everybody. When it specifically says just the bridge, it is just those 3 people. So literally, he's only going to increase the attack of these guys here. So you've got obviously Spock, which is Instructor Spock. He's got attack 12, he's got defense 24, he's got health 12. So his captain maneuver is knowledgeable. He's going to increase the weapon damage of the ship by 5%. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's 5%. It's still going to get you an increase. It's still going to mean that you're going to be able to take out more. But I would rather have 8% of all the people that I've got on the bridge increased than just 5% of weapon damage. So even if you're not good at maths, like even if you don't want to work it out down to like the decimal point of what it could be, you can still see which one's going to be better for you to have on your ship. And then Kobe Moshiru, he's got that, which is shield deflection, armor dodge of the ship by 5%. So this is the ability that he's using while he's on the bridge. So that's of everybody, that's of the ship, the whole ship itself. So he's going to increase that by 5%. And then Scotty, your grey Scotty is actually a pretty decent guy, and you're going to be using him throughout your entire journey on STFC, because what he does, he increases the warp distance of your ship. What that means is that your ship can only go a certain distance into certain star systems, depending on how far its warp distance can take you. So do. Right, so I want to take him off. Okay, so I've taken him off there. So if we look at the basic details of the ship, here is where it tells you where all of your stats are. So this will be for every single ship. So if we're looking at it for the Orion, this has an officer attack bonus of 30%. So the ship itself will give your officer's attack a 30% bonus. It's going to do 284 damage per round. When you level it up, that's going to get higher. Its armor piercing is 4, shield piercing 59, accuracy 6, and you've got a 10% chance of hitting a critical hit but when you do, you will do 150% damage. That's pretty good stats for a little ship like this. This is like your good battleship when you're starting off. Then you've got the defense stats, and this will tell you what you've got here. You've got an officer defense bonus of 45%. It's got 51 armor, 6 shield deflection, 5 dodge. Again, these are all going to go up as you're increasing and as you're upgrading on it. Health, you've got your health, but down here is your utility. So down here is what we're looking at. So at the moment, the speed of this ship is 115. So it's not fast, okay, but it's still going to get where you need it to go. It just might take a little longer than some of the other ships. Some of the other ships you're going to get in the game, they can go there instantly. There is the Discovery. If you get a disco, then you can literally black alert into any system. Even if you've like visited it or not, you can just go and you click on that system, you're gone. But the warp range is 7. So this means that it can only reach systems that have a warp range of 7 or below. So it can't reach systems that have a warp range of 8 or higher. So let's put Scotty back on the bridge. Nine. So just by having him on the bridge, we can now get to systems that have a warp range of 9. So he is really, really useful, and you will use him throughout your whole journey on Star Trek Fleet Command. He's going to be there for you whenever you're like just outside of where you need to go. Put him on the bridge and you will get there. His warp range does increase as he gets stronger as well. So the more that you upgrade him, that warp range will actually increase. I think I've got him at maybe tier 4 at the moment on my other profile, and I think his warp increase at that point is like 5. He actually stacks 5 on top of my warp range. So if you've got a North Star, which is another popular ship for the play to wallet players, it's also a really, really good base cracking ship when you first start getting into like your level 15s. That has a good warp range. It's just a slow ass bitch. She will take her time wherever she's going. Not as slow as the Botany Bay. The Botany Bay is she's gonna take ages. She's gonna take so long. But it is going to get better when you put Scotty on the bridge and you've got that warp range increased, so you can get to your better systems. It is really, really good to, when you're initially starting out, just literally send your ships out here, there, and everywhere to be checking out your different systems. So if you can actually get out and visit all of these, this is what I've slowly been trying to do since restarting on this server, is it's going to give you more stats overall. It actually increases your stats. So the more that you've explored, like the more places you've been, it actually improves your overall statistics and your overall strength. It actually increases that. So what were we doing? So we didn't even put anything on our research, guys. Why didn't you remind me? I mean, man, we were going to do that earlier. Right, let me go back in. We're going to go back in. We're going to start. So we need to start something because we've got like 55 minutes left before we're going to finish this stream. So let's get something started that we are going to be able to see when it's finished, because I only have one friend in my alliance here, and that's not going to help us to speed it along. Okay, so research. So we've got all of these different researches. I can't do anything with Galaxy yet because I'm not level 20. Bah, 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 bah. Away teams. Level 10. I'm not there yet. We can't do anything yet. So we'll leave that be. So all of these will start unlocking as you get better. Outlaw mechanics. Level 19. So far away. Territories. Level 25. I miss my other account. I need an iOS emulator. One that works. The games. I can have my other game on here. My higher level. We're gonna get there. It'll be fine. So combat or station. Let's have a look. So this one was going to take 55 minutes. This one's the same. Let's see if we've got something shorter in station. Construction speed. There we go. So 34 minutes. So let's start that one off. Suck it up, buttercup. Oh, this is such a good phrase. It's just such a good phrase. Suck it up, buttercup. Okay, I'm sucking it up. Fine, it's all good. So 36 minutes that we're going to get, but this is going to increase our building speed. So this means that when we're going to build a new building, it's not going to take us as long to build it. When you do get up higher, your operations is going to take days. That's right, days. So when you've invested in the game and you're enjoying it, just be prepared that the higher level that you get, it is going to take time. If you're in an alliance and you've got people that can help you to reduce that time, absolutely fantastic. Do it. Get your helps from them. You can give out helps as well. That's in your alliance tab. So you've got your help tab here. So I haven't got any help requests currently because my one member isn't building anything, so I can't send help. So sorry, dude. It's just the way it is. And you can ask for help. So I've already asked for help on this one, and the level of my alliance is that I can get 6 helps. So you can level up your alliance if you're the admiral, and when you get more people coming into it, they can also donate and level it up as well. It does take contributions. So your contributions are your resources. Never ever use Latinum. Don't use Latinum. It's just don't do it, because odds are is that you're never going to stick with the same alliance for your entire journey through this game. Odds are is that you're going to flip between them all, and I've seen people that have thrown hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of Latinum into an alliance contribution, and then they leave, and then they've not got the benefit of having the rewards that you get from it. So don't do it. Either do your pass deal or you can do your titanium. So depending on what level you're at, it will ask you, and it goes up by action points. So to get to level 3, I need to do 35 action points of contributions, and then your rewards, it will tell you here. So if I do get to level 3, it means that I could have up to 34 members and I can get 7 alliance helps, and it's going to increase the number of territory zones that I can occupy to 1, which doesn't actually increase it at all because I can only have 1 at the moment. So it's not an increase, is it? It's just staying the same. It's just the same number. I don't know if you realise, one is 1. Checking. So at the moment, there's only me and 1 other person in this alliance. So there is literally no point in me increasing on this because I'm just going to be dumping my resources into this for no reason. So I'm not going to do it yet. If I build up the alliance, if you want to come and join on this server, absolutely do so. Come and join, give me a follow, come and join on the server, come let's play, and any hints or tips I can sort that out for you. That'd be absolutely fine. And we'll grow, we'll become mighty. I'm mighty on the other server. We have been very, very small. We were bugs to some alliances. They didn't like us very much, but we've grown strong. What are we now? Is Doom still here? Doom? What number are we? Where are we on our leaderboard? Like 15, 16? 15 or 16, something like that. We're in the top 15 or 16. So we rose up pretty good on that profile. So I quite enjoyed that. So looking at our building, eventually we will unlock these zones that are here. This is going to be where we're going to have our dilithium buildings. So we're going to be able to get this increased. So you are going to generate your own resources, but the quickest way to be able to max these out and get higher, 16th, thank you. Yeah, 16th on the other server. So we're not doing bad. It wasn't long that we were like, 200 and whatever it was. So 16th in less than a year. It's good going. So you're going to be able to get your dilithium here, and you've got your titanium buildings here, and you've got your pass steel buildings here. So Obviously, all of the ones that have got this green glow around them, these are the ones that you can upgrade. So you can definitely upgrade these buildings. And again, as with research, before you move up to the next level, you're probably going to need to upgrade the majority of all of these buildings, because part of doing it is to upgrade this one. This is what you need. So I need a level 8 shipyard. I need a level 8 titanium warehouse. I need a level 8 par steel warehouse. That's before I can even look at upgrading that. Okay, so the shipyard is here, and I can't upgrade that until I've got a level 8 R&D. So each one is going to have certain specifics that you're going to need to do before you can actually level up those buildings. So you're just going to have to make sure that you've done that. But I would always recommend, before you hit and go on to that next level here, just make sure that all of your buildings are updated. Just max them out completely, because at the end of the day, then you know that you're literally going into your next level and everything is the same level as where you got yourself to. You know, so if I make everything level 8 before I move up to level 9, I've not then got 2 level 9 buildings and one that's level 6, because you're not going to be getting the benefit of those buildings. So when you first start out and you first start building them, your buildings are pretty quick, 15 seconds. And if it is under 5 minutes, you can do it instantly. Boom. We have got another par steel generator. So 44 seconds. We'll do that again. Boom. Level 2. Do it again. 1 minute. Don't need 1 minute. We're instant, man. Just straight away. 2 minutes. Nah, come on. Do. Go. So all the time that you've got the ability to just quickly do these ones, that are good for your first levels, because look at this. We've just hit 2 of our daily goals. So I needed to upgrade 5 buildings, 5 modules. I've just done it. So I've got that goal. We'll take that. We'll have that. Upgrade your officers. Wicked. We did that earlier. Done that. Finish your research project. We're going to have that done by the end. Power creep. Just keep doing research and upgrading, because once you then get yourself an extra 1,000, then you're going to be able to unlock that. Upgrade to level 10. I'm not there yet. That's going to take a while. Finish your research. We've already done that. Open up your 4-hour chests. Now, this is going to change the higher up you get. So at the moment, I only have to open 2. But when you get up into higher levels, you're probably going to have to open 4 within a 24-hour period. It will also give you some points for opening a 24-hour chest. If you complete missions, you're going to get rewards on here as well. And what you're doing is you're unlocking these chests at the top. Now, these goals are going to refresh every single day. So you can literally get this loot every day. And this is why this is important, because you can get all of this for free. It doesn't cost anything. So, open up the first chest. I've got myself 4,000 par steel and 20 more recruitment tokens. Bonus, if you want to know what you're going to be getting out of your chest, click on it. Tells you. So, next level, 1,000 titanium, 40 premium recruits. If we go to 120, we're going to get 15k par steel, we're going to get 2.5 of titanium, and then 175, we're going to get a loyalty badge, dilithium, some latinum, and 5 shards for our instructor Spock. So that's going to help us when we're upgrading him as well. When you get your loyalty badge, you can then redeem your loyalty badge by going into your claim box, and you can redeem them here at your loyalty chest. So if you collect 7 badges, which I only have 1, you can then redeem it here. So you can redeem it in here, and you will get 10 shards towards King Sir. You will get 25 platinum. You will get 350 refined crystal, 350 gas, 350 ore. You will get 5 uncommon, of crystal, gas, and ore. So these are like your resources that are gonna come up a little bit later on when you start getting higher up the levels. You're gonna get yourself 150 recruit tokens. Think of all of the shards you can get with them. And then you're going to get some premium, and you're going to get some speed ups as well. Okay, if you save your tokens and you wait it out until you get 14 of them, then you will double up on everything in this box. Again, the higher up that you go on levels on this, you are going to be able to get a monthly box. So if you actually keep hold of 30 of your tokens and don't spend it, you will get a larger box and you will be able to get more stuff out of that. So for our free chest, let's open this one. What have we got? 500 titanium. These ones are always random. And this one is a 10 minutes. So literally every 10 minutes that you're playing this game, you could be claiming some kind of resource, something that's coming in for you. So while you're playing, every 10 minutes, just hit it. It's free. So where are we at now? Officers, because we just got free stuff. And what did we get free? We got some more of these tokens. So let's see what shards we're going to get out of this here. Chev. So now Chev's actually in our inventory because we've just got enough tokens to have him. There he is. Ah, really cute. Really cute. So Chev is very useful when you are at this kind of level and you need titanium, but you need it from your hostiles. So his main key bit is that he's going to actually increase your titanium rewards for defeating a hostile by 25%. So anytime that you destroy a hostile, which are those little red ships that are like floating around in the systems, your rewards that you're going to get of titanium, they're going to have 25% more. So if you have him as captain of your ship and you need titanium, that's what you're going to get out of your loot from hitting them ships. You're going to get more titanium. There are going to be other guys that you're going to get with shards, and they're going to do similar, but they're going to be pasteel hunters, or they'll be dilithium hunters. It's also really useful when you are raiding a base, because if you have them as your captain, then they will try and claim those sorts of resources over the others first, which if you have been playing the game for quite a while, you will know what a pasteel wall is, which is whereby you try and gain as much pasteel as you can so that you've got like an extra layer of protection if you get raided, so that it gives you enough time to log on, because typically your base will be drained pasteel first, then titanium, then dilithium, because that's the order in which they go of rarity. Pasteel is really, really common, titanium's medium, and then your dilithium's a bit more rare. You don't really get a lot of it at once. So that's what you really want to get. So you might go and look for a base that's got like 1,000 dilithium in it, but you're going to come across like 60,000 pasteel, and you have to chew through all of that before you can get to that dilithium. So that's going to be what that's going to be. So just be aware of that. And then he's got Justice Dealer, which is his bridge ability. So if the opponent is a hostile, he's going to increase the damage of energy weapons of the ship by 5%. So there's two main weapon types on your ships. You've got kinetic weapons and you've got energy weapons. So if you put him on a ship that only uses kinetic weapons, guess what? It'll work. You're not going to get anything because they're kinetic weapons. They're not energy weapons. You need to make sure you're putting him on a ship that has energy weapons, not kinetic weapons. How do you tell? How do you know what weapons they are? I'll tell you. I'm going to share it with you. Go into your ship, go into manage, and go into upgrade. You're going to upgrade, and what you've got here is you've got 4 areas that you can upgrade on this ship. So let's hover over this. Oh, plasma cannon. And it tells you it's an energy weapon. And then it gives you the stats of what damage it does. So you've got your minimum damage is 71, you upgrade it, it's going to go to 31. You've got maximum damage 130, it's going to go up by 37, armor piercing, you get where I'm going with this. So this ship here, this has got energy weapons, in which case he would be a good person to have on this ship if you are wanting to get your extra titanium rewards and you want to make sure that you do more damage to your ship. He's going to be a good guy to have on your bridge. Going to be a good guy to have as your captain. When you're upgrading, you need to have your shards for your ship. Again, another currency. I know, another currency. It doesn't stop there, guys. So much more currency to go through. So much more. So we need 14 battleship parts in order to be able to upgrade this, and we also need 2,500 titanium. So you can see that's going to reduce me down quite a bit. Let's upgrade it. Let's do it. Brilliant. Let's do the next one. There we go. Now, warp engines. This one is going to mean that you're going to be able to go faster, and it's going to increase the range. So like Scotty increases the range of the ship overall. Every time that you upgrade your warp engines, your ship is going to be faster, and it's going to have that increased warp range, which is always really useful when you're going around and you're looking to go and get those missions done, and you want to try and get them done as quickly as possible. So upgrading your warp engines is brilliant. Now, this is really important. When you get to your higher levels in your ships, you might think, if I increase my guns first, my ship's going to be stronger. My ship's going to be so much stronger if I do my guns first. And it makes sense. It does. It makes perfect sense. If you have better guns, then technically your ship should have overall better strength. That's not the case in this game. You will have better guns, you will have better strength, but if you want to up the strength of your ship dramatically, the best thing to upgrade first, your armor. Your armor is going to make a significant difference because your ship overall will be stronger because it has better health. So if you upgrade your armor as the first thing you upgrade, not only are you going to last longer in battle, but then when you've got the parts to be able to upgrade your guns, you're just going to increase it that much further. So definitely doing your armor upgrades is definitely, I would say that I would do it before doing your guns every time. Every time that it becomes available, I would upgrade that one first. Always upgrade that one first. I've done it the wrong way around on this, but Willow level, it doesn't matter. It's fine. But yeah, definitely for your higher ships, I would definitely upgrade that first. So now we're in a position where we can teal up our Corvette because we've now maxed out all of our upgrade stations that we've got for it. Okay, so if we tier this up, it's going to take an hour. Now, we can hit that. Unfortunately, with these, you can't ask anybody for help in your alliance. So you don't have the opportunity of your friends helping you to actually tier up your ship. What you can do is you can speed it up. So when you get your speed ups, this is what your screen is going to look like. So I've got 4 1-hour speed ups. I've got 3 30-minute ones. We've got 15-15, 15-10, 15-5, and we've got some 3s and we've got some 1s. What you can do is if you're wanting to use up a load of your lower ones, you can toggle here and it will literally use however many that you want to use. If you go over the amount that you've got, you're going to start using your latinum. Okay, so you can start using these and you can toggle up and down and it just makes it a little bit quicker. I usually tend to use the 30-minute ones, so I tend to use a 30-minute one. I'll then use a 15-minute one because remember, when we get under 5 minutes, it's free. So if I now use a 10-minute one, I only have to wait 1 second. And now I can do the rest for free. Saves you 5 minutes. Might not sound like much, but it saves you 5 minutes. So now, max tier reach. So I've maxed out the Orion Corvette. This is its max tier. The only way it's going to get stronger is by increasing its level and leveling it up. So like I said earlier, you can go out and you can grind and you can hit your hostiles and you can level it up that way, or you can use your ship XP. So sometimes you'll have events on where it'll ask you to use ship XP and then you're going to get resources and you're going to get loot from being able to do that. So you can definitely do that. You can wait until those events are on. They generally tend to cycle through in the day. So what you would look at is you would go to your events here and you would have a look and see what your daily events are. So at the moment, I have a research event and a officer recruitment event. So right now, upgrading the ship isn't going to get me anything if I use my ship XP. So let's not do that. Let's go out and hit some hostiles and then we can level it up that way. What you will notice is now that I've leveled it up, I have pretty much no titanium left. But what that has done is that has opened up my titanium warehouses here, because I have some resources sat here waiting for me to redeem it. So when you go below your limited cargo capacity, you will be able to claim some titanium from these buildings. So if we claim that, I get 420. And I get 400 from 20 there. And what it's going to do now is it's going to start generating more. And as we increase the levels on these are going to regenerate more for you. When you've got your titanium warehouse, this is going to actually store all of your titanium. So this is basically where it gives you these numbers here. So at the moment it upgrades by level. So this is level 7, which means that I have a total capacity of 7,250. That's my capacity. That is what I can get to with my titanium. If I try and go any higher, I'm not going to get it. Okay, as you go up, you'll see it gets more and more and more, and this is like its base level. So if you get raided, so let's have a look here. So I'm level 28 on my other profile. So my warehouse will not let me go below 1,600,000. Okay, so 1,600,000, it won't let me go below that. So I could get absolutely rinsed of all of my resources, but I will still have 1,600,000 to try and rebuild from. Same as with the past deal. Your past deal is going to be the same, apart from the numbers are going to be slightly different. So again, if we go to 28, on 28, this one's actually going to keep me 5,300,000. So that's going to keep me that. So you will never be completely wiped out. However, when you have like 600 million resources and the next day you wake up and find out that you didn't put a shield on and you have 90 to 150 notifications that you got attacked, it can be devastating. Not gonna lie, because you can spend ages building this up. All it takes one night. Too many beers. Forget, you pass out. Just go to sleep. Sounds like it's happened to me, doesn't it? You just go to sleep. You just, oh yeah, beautiful morning. Wake up in the morning. Gone. All gone. Fly, 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 fly. So as you can tell here, we've now got our hexagons back, but they're not fully green. So basically what this means is it's still regenerating. So they're not full yet. You can click on them, you can claim it. There's only 5 in each one. Ideally, you kind of want to wait until they're full. But what we can do is we can now go out and we can start getting some more. So if we look at managing here, we do have an extra space that we could put Chev in. So if we put him here, we're going to go up by 2%. So our attack's going to go up a bit, our defense is going to go up, and our health is going to go up. Now, remember I said that he's got those abilities where he's going to, you know, when we hit hostiles, we're going to be able to get that. So if we swap him, we're still going to be able to have the same decent level of strength. We lose, obviously, the abilities of data on our bridge, but any hostile that we're going to hit now, we're going to get titanium. We're going to get 25% more titanium than we are of any other loot. Okay, so now that we've lost that, let's go out and let's get some hostiles. So it's always going to ask you if you want to leave your ship, if you made unconfirmed changes. So if you don't confirm it, you need to go back and do that. Click your confirm button and then come out that way. So let's go to a system. Let's see if we have got any missions where we have got to hit defeat the combat hostile captain. Let's find out where he is. Where are you? What's your level? Right, we can go and hit him. That's fine. Oh, he's right outside our base as well. Let's just go and hit him. Let's go. So, you know, I was telling you about impulse speed for your ships. Your impulse speed is going to dictate how quickly you're going to get to your targets. So you can see we're pretty slow. We're starting off, but we're pretty slow. This is your battle gameplay when you're completely zoomed out. What I will do is I will zoom in so that you can see the battle play when it's like ship against ship. So we'll do that for our next hit. It really depends on how you prefer to play. I like the more scaled out view. I'm not really bothered about watching, you know, the actual ships themselves. It's better for me. But you might prefer to actually watch it where you're scaled in a little bit and you can see it. Here's Maya. We've defeated the hostile ships, Commander. Keep it up and you'll make a name for yourself in this sector. Thanks, Maya. Thanks, babes. She's so good. She looks after us, I'm telling you. So, brilliant. We've completed that. Let's click on that. Mission complete. What are we getting? Brilliant. We've got a couple more shards for Chev. We've got 90 dilithium and we've got some more speed ups. So actually, those speed ups that I used to speed up our ship, I've just won them back. Cool. So if we now scroll in, I will show you the fights between two ships. So our ship now looks like this. Also, there is a new feature with Fleet Command, which is that you can actually go into battle mode because the screen is pretty busy. It does look pretty hectic all around. So if you would prefer to see a bit of a cleaner slate while you are doing your fighting, hit this button here. Oh, so pretty. Look at all the stars. Look at the space in space. I love it. Genuinely, I hate all of the clutter around my screen. I really do. So when I can put this mode on, I will use it over the majority of anything else because it just literally gives you can see what's going on. So let's go and hit this. I know that we're not typically doing our triangle here, but battleship against battleship is absolutely fine. You can tell that because over here at the side, you've got your battleship symbol and it just literally says equals. So that means that it is of equal ability. It's not stronger and it's not weaker. It's an equal because it's a battleship against a battleship. If it was an explorer, then it would be green because your battleship is better than the explorer. If it was an interceptor, it would be red because you're worse than an interceptor. That's your basics. It's your basics of your combat triangle. So let's go and hit this one. Let's see what happens. So whenever you go to hit, you're going to get a little target and it's going to show you where and when it's going to hit on the map. I'll try and keep this going. There we go. So that's what it looks like when it's like zoomed in. So you can see what it's like with ship against ship. You can see its outside shield comes up and then it just cracks on. So I've defeated the hostile ships. Keep it up. You'll make a name for yourself in this sector. She's so positive. She's so positive. We're going to make a name for ourselves, guys. Come on. So you'll get your victory. That's going to come up at the top there. Let me scroll back out. Scrolling that far. And if you want to have a look at your battle log to see what's actually happened, you can go to your inbox. Here we go. So this is the battle log. We've hit 2 ships tonight. We've hit our hostile captain. We've hit our militar. So what you can also see on here is you can tell whether or not it's been a victory or a fail. Obviously, green again is good. Green is victory. Red will be a fail. If you get hit on your station or your base, that's also going to come up either green or red. And if your ship gets hit while you're mining, same thing. It's all going to appear in your battle report. So any battle action that you do in this game, it's literally just going to show up here in your battle reports. That's all where it's going to be. Our inbox, we're not quite there yet, but you have a maximum of 300 reports. So, yeah, as Doom says, over 300. If you have so much res, you will get reports that you can get like 600-700 reports, man. It's insane, absolutely insane. So let's have a look at our hostile captain battle log report first. So initially it gives you this overlay screen and it tells us how much that we earned from XP. So by killing this ship, we got 68% XP, 68 XP points, which is brilliant. It tells you that it was a interceptor, and again, this is where your triangle comes in. We were lower, but the overall strength of our ship was enough to kill it. So we weren't a match for the ship because it wasn't battleship versus battleship. It was battleship versus explorer, not explorer, interceptor. interceptors are generally more powerful than a battleship. However, our battleship was more than double the strength of this one, so we killed it easily. You can see here, every ship has got 2 shield bars. So what this means is that the blue is actually your shield, and your white is your hull health. Okay, so this is the same for your station as well. Your station is going to have shield, and your station is going to have base shield health as well. So what you need is you need something that's strong enough that is going to take out that blue shield and do hull damage. If you've got both of that, you are good. You're going to carry on going. Now, this rewards box in the middle, there's no cargo found on this, but when you do get up and you find yourself that you are on a server where there is a row, I hope to God that it is not as complicated as the row on server 169, because that is they take that shit to a whole nother level. But basically, my kind of rule when I'm playing this is no loot, no shoot. So if another player ship is out there and they have cargo in the box, when I scan them, I will go and I will take them out because I want that cargo. That's going to be mine. That's going to add. It's going to add to my pass steel. It's going to add to my titanium. It's going to add to my dilithium. I want that. That's mine. I'm going to take it from you. If there's nothing in there, if you scan them and it says no cargo found, or it's just going to give you the loot box, you're not worth it. You're not worth me getting damage on my ship. It's so easy an 8-year-old can follow it. Guys, don't listen. He's not telling you the truth on this one. It's insane. It's so insane. They have subsections. It's like a freaking. It genuinely, it baffles my mind. It really does. It doesn't. Row does not need to be complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated. Literally, if you ain't got shit, I ain't shooting you. I'm not doing it. Why am I going to damage my ship for nothing? Why would I do that? Why? So, on this, we've got the battle log. If you really want to see where you got killed, you can click this button, and it's going to take you where you got killed. But to go back to your battle log, you've got to go all the way back in to your inbox. That's what you're going to do. So, go back into the inbox. Now, if we want to actually get into the ins and outs of the battle log, if you remember, I said that some of this game has a bit of math to it. If you really want to get into the mechanics of the game, this is where you're going to learn most of your stuff. It's okay if you don't want to. You don't have to research it. You don't have to go into it. You don't even have to ever click in it at all. But if you really, really want to go in it, then this is what you're going to find. So we won this battle in 3 rounds, okay? And you will notice that when you start looking at the stats of your players, that they're going to have specific damage that they will do at certain rounds, and that's where this comes in. So if you really want to be like proper, like looking at the specs of your players and then looking at the specs of your ship and then playing that, I ain't got time for that shit. I just want to play a game and have fun. That's what I want to do. I just want to enjoy my time. I don't want to do maths. I've stopped school. Okay, I'm quite happy. 1 + 1 = 4. I'm good. I don't need to know any more than that. It's fine. Quite good. So what you've got here is you've got, oh, you're going to bed, mate. Night. I'll see you later, dudes. Have fun, mate. I'll catch you later. I'll catch you on 169. Yeah. But yeah, so we've got the rounds, and then it breaks down for you what's happened at each section in each round. So round number 1, we've got damage to Corvette. So we've mitigated, we've had 1 hit come in. So that's what this means. So the red and the arrow that is pointing towards our Orion Corvette, this is the first hit from the interceptor. Okay, so it did us 154 damage, but we've managed to mitigate 62 of that. We got 74 shield health and we got 18 hull. So that's how that's been done. We've then gone to hit them. So we're dealing 191 damage, but the stats on the other ship, the stats on our hostile ship, they've managed to mitigate 120 of that damage. okay? And this is because they're a better class of ship than we are. They're going to mitigate more damage because they're better against battleships. It only got 57 shield damage and it only got 14 hull damage. Again, the second ship from the Interceptor, 154, and we've got the same stats. Then we dealt 164 damage, and that went 103, 49, and 12. Oh, yes, mate. Yes. Right, round 2, the hostile Interceptor then charged its weapons to 100% because that's what they do. They charge to 100%. So they've not actually hit us, they've just charged. What we've done is we've then come in round 2, we've smacked them with 163. Again, they've mitigated that, but we've depleted their shield. So at this point, we've actually only hit them 3 times. It's only taken us 3 hits on them to get rid of their shield. Remember, that's the blue line that was on the ship, okay? So their shields are now done, okay? Again, they're charging their weapons to 100%. So they still haven't hit us in this second round. We've then given 174 damage. They've mitigated some of it. We've not done any shield health damage because we've already killed it. We killed the shield. But what's happened now is we've done more hull health damage. So we've hit them bad on their hull health. Round 3, then they've hit us. So they've only hit us in round 1, and now they're hitting us in round 3. So they've not actually hit us at all in round 2. We've then mitigated 63 damage, 74, 19, and we've then damaged out our hit over to them, 177. They've mitigated 111. It wasn't enough. We did 66 hull, and we've killed them. They're destroyed. So if you really want to get to the ins and outs, you can look at all of these stats and figures. You can compare it against your ship. You can compare it against what weapon type that your ship has, your kinetic or your energy. You can also look at going into your damages and your percentages if you really want to. I don't. I might look at my battle log every now and then in case I want to make some slight tweak adjustments to the officers that I've got. The one thing that I would really like Scopely to do is to actually have the option to save your officer loadouts. That would be really helpful. Scopely, if you're listening, pretty please, because if we could save, if we had like, I don't know, Battleship, Explorer, Interceptor, and you just let us save them as to our like best loadouts that we wanted for those types of ships so that we could just import them onto whatever ship that we had, I'd appreciate it, man. I really would, because I don't like having to fiddle faff with these lot. And yes, I did. I said fiddle faff, fiddle faff, fiddle faff. Sounds like it's wrong, doesn't it? It sounds so wrong. Fiddle faff. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. But if we could save those, that would be just so much better. And let's have a look at our Tarkrete Militar. So that was our hostile captain, remember? So that was that one. This one is just our general hostile. And this time, we've got no green and red because it's battleship against battleship. It's the same. This one was 956. This one was this. So when I was talking to you about the rewards box, when you scan your enemies to see what they've got, this is what I'm talking about here. Okay? If you're just seeing this little box, I wouldn't bother. It's not worth it for that. Genuinely not worth it. But this is what we wanted. We want stuff because we want this stuff to become our stuff. So if you click open, it's going to tell you you've got 111 titanium taken from that hostile. If you scan another player, it will tell you whether or not they've got something and you can take it from them. Okay? If you then claim your chest, you get explorer parts. So that's what we got out of that chest. You can get these loot boxes from any hostile. You don't have to hit other players to get them. So if you want loot boxes, go and hit a load of reds. Go and hit a load of reds and get those boxes from them there. That's going to give you your tokens for battleships, interceptors, explorers. Just get it from them. It's the easiest way to do it. But if you want stuff, if you want resource, then you want to be hitting miners that have got overprotected cargo, which is OPC, and you want to be hitting bases. so that you can be draining them and add it to your own. So those are some pretty basics of how the game mechanics are working when you sort of first start off. You've got all of these systems that have got the hostiles in. So this system at the moment, system I'm in is Zog. It's a level 8 system. It doesn't just have level 8 ships in it. It's got level 9. It might even have some level 7s in here. Oh, hello. Glitch again, guys. There we go. You couldn't manage 2 hours, could you, Scopes? Such a shame. Wait for that to load up. Let's have a drink of water. Keep hydrated, guys. It's getting warmer now. If you are enjoying the content in this video, guys, obviously please follow. I would really, really appreciate it. I am going to be doing maybe 3 streams a week. I'll be doing streams for Star Trek Fleet Command, so I'll be streaming this for a couple of hours. I'll also be streaming the Going Medieval. I'm going to be starting that this week. And I'll also be streaming Fortnite on the weekends. I haven't quite decided on a day. I know that my schedule says that I'm going to do it every Sunday, but I think I might be changing that. So just keep an eye on my schedule because things might change. But I am going to be doing a 24-hour live stream. Not this weekend. I'm going to be doing it next weekend, and I'm going to be doing it for charity. It's going to be for Alzheimer's Research UK. So there is going to be a donation page, and it is literally going to be a 24-hour live stream. So I'm going to be doing that from 12 noon UTC or GMT +1, GTM +1, GMT? I can't remember. UTC. I'll stick with UTC because I remember that one better. Greenwich Mean Time. GMT. Yeah, GMT. I know. I did. I got it right. Why did I doubt myself? Why did I do that? Man, I'm about making myself out to be so thick. So anyway, yeah, 12 noon on the Saturday to 12 noon on the Sunday. I'm literally going to be here 24 hours for raising money. I'm going to have like stocks of coffee. I will take maybe 10-15 minute breaks at some point during the day to like stuff food in my face and visit the bathroom. So there will be some breaks going on there, but for pretty much the entire time, other than those like few moments, I'm going to be right here. My boy behind me, he's going to be here too. That's Quinn. Not sure where he's going now. Yeah, he's just decided to show himself and say hi. So he's going to be here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi. You're so stupid. Yeah. So he's going to be here with me. We'll be streaming for the whole day. The cats will be here as well. I think you can probably see a tail like behind me somewhere over there on the sofa. Now that he's wandered away from it, they're claiming his space. That's it. You know, the 2-second rule, it exists for pets. Because as soon as one of them gets up, the other little bugger gets down. Oh, there we go. Look, there's Yoda. So Yoda's the black one. And there is Simba as well, who you'll probably see from time to time coming along. They love each other, okay? I don't want any of this like spamming in my box. Oh my god, we're a massive German Shepherd and cats. How on earth do they get along? They get along fine, okay? The dog was brought up by the cat. Okay? Grab yourself. That's cool. So yeah, so I am going to be streaming for that 24 hours. That's to raise some money, raise some awareness as well. It is something that is quite significant to me. My gran had dementia before the end. So it is something that I really do want to like kind of give back to. So any and all support to that would be really, really appreciated. So I absolutely love that. We're back in the game. So we have got our Norsician soldier. So every time that you open the game back up again, your most recent accepted quest is just going to repeat the opening information for it. So you can just click past it. You don't need to. We've got a combat training rookie, so let's go ahead and click that and claim our reward. Awesome. We've got some more dilithium and we've got another sharpened veil. So we're 2 out of 5 on those. So we're nearly at unlocking him. He's going to be another really good person at the moment with these starting levels. He's going to be really, really good for being able to collect some more loot. And we do have a construction ready. So let's get that started. So there we go. So we've done that research. That's been completed. And now we've got 2 more. So as you see, I think we started tonight and I was around 15,000 power. Did anybody notice? Anybody notice what the power was? I think it was around 15. I'm going to go with 15. I'm going to go with around 15,000 power. So just in this short amount of time, we've actually gone up by 1,000 power, which is quite good. And you can speed this up as quick as you want to. You know, I could have had other buildings going after I finish the other one. It's really, really quick to level up in the first like 10 levels. You can literally go from level 1 to level 10 in like 2 days. If you literally were to play it for a weekend, you can do it. You can totally do it. But just make sure that you remember that you've got to be doing that research. The research is the most important bit. So with that said, let's get another bit started. We can unlock the shuttle bay. Let's do it. 2 hours 45 minutes. Brilliant. Let's do it. Done. But now I've lost all of my dilithium again. Gone down to 34. So upsetting when you're at this level. You just spend stuff, it just goes so fast. It's okay, we'll get some more from some missions. That's cool. And let's have a look what we've got here. Oh, okay, so we've completed another daily goal. So let's go into our daily goals. Let's have a look at what we've done. Oh, we opened the other one. Okay. So we'll have that. That gives us another 25 points. And then we're closer to hitting the end on that second box. So we still need to do another 570 to be able to get our power creep. We still need to go up to level 10. We're not going to be doing that tonight. We need to do some more research, but we've just set that off, so that's going to continue. And we need to do some more missions. So we've got 3 more missions. So let's have a look and see if we can box any of those off before the end of the stream. Let's have a look. So again, your missions are over here. That wanted me to do pass deal. This one wants me to defeat 3 level hostiles of level 7 or higher. This one wants me to defeat 5 hostiles of level 8 or higher. So we can definitely do that. Now, because we'd already been attacking with our Orion, we're already out in space. So you don't have to remember where you left it because you can just go locate. Let's go back. Go back and find her. Where is she? There she is. All pretty and looking beautiful. Right, so let's go and hit ourselves with another battleship. Let's go and get rid of this one over here. We'll take out some of these ones over here as well, and then we should have that mission completed as well. What do you think of the music, guys, that I've got going on in the background? I'm quite enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying this music. Obviously, it's soundtrack by Twitch. I'm quite enjoying it. This is the EDM. I don't mind this. It's all right. Pretty cool. So we've hit that one. Let's go and hit this one over here. Let's attack this one. I'll hit level 9 for you as well, so you can see what the difference is. If you're paying attention down here, you'll see what happens when we do attack. So we've got in battle, and then when we come out of it, it's going to show what we've actually got. So look, our shield is regenerating, but we have lost a bit of hull health, and we get an update on the left-hand side here. Again, if we're turning that off, we're not going to have all of that surround happening. And it's a much cleaner view of when you're doing your battle simulations. It just makes it a lot easier for me anyway. So that's a 9. We hit it with our 8. So we have lost a bit more. Not a bad display for one with such fragile bones and soft skin. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, such peas. And there we go. So we've hit those ones. We've completed that. So if we come out of this view, there we go. We've got another bubble. We've got a red bubble, and it's telling us that we've done something. So here we go. We've now got 2 that we can collect on. And as you can see, it just says collect. So let's click on them. Let's collect them. Let's have that one. Brilliant. We've got 50 of them. And this one. We'll have that one. Boom. So we've got 2 more about 90 dilithium. So we're already going back up again. We're going back up on our dilithium. We just spent dilithium. We've gone back up on our dilithium. Again, so easy to do this. What's stuck in the past? What have we got? Defeat the Nausican Defender. Oh, he's over there. We haven't been there yet. Let's not do that one. Let's have a look at something different. Ambitious moves. Defeat the Orion Corvette. We defeat an Orion Corvette with an Orion Corvette. Yeah, let's do it. So the target is not in the same system. We need now to travel to Riza. I do like that from the programs. I mean, I love the fact that it is here. Unfortunately, I don't, let's zoom out. Can anyone see the party planet? There it is. So guys, this actually gives you a little bit more viewpoint. So all the blue guys, these are other players that are playing. Okay, so I can't hit them yet because I need to reach level 10. So I can't hit them yet. But this is how you scan them. So check the rewards. Look at this. Enemy cargo. It's empty. It's empty. There's nothing there. I'm not going to get anything by killing that player. Literally, I will get nothing. I could potentially, I get a chance of a chance of PvP chest. But cargo, I get nothing. I get no cargo. Now, looking at this one, again, I can't hit it. That's been hitting other ships, but it still hasn't got any cargo. I've got nothing. I've got nothing that I can get from that one. There's nothing that actually you can like dig in this system. There's no mining in this system at all. Yeah, looking at this, so these are like your planet hubs where you're going to get missions. So any planet hubs where you see where it's like big and yellow and standing out like that, these are where you're going to get missions from. So you'll get missions from your mission hubs all throughout the galaxy, and you can go in and you can view them. You can only accept the missions if you have a ship in that system. You do have to have a ship in the system to be able to accept the mission, so you'd have to send one. We've already got one on the way, but in order for me to pick up this mission, I need to complete another mission that I've already got. So I need to complete the mission Ambitious Moves before I can actually pick up this mission. Okay, so some missions you are going to have to do something before you're able to pick up the next one. Most of the time you can probably pick up most of your missions from like all of them from the planet, but it's not going to happen every time. So you do have to kind of look at that and see where you're going. If you want to know where you do have missions available, like I showed you earlier, it's going to show up like this. Okay, so your star systems are all there, but the places where you need to go and do something, they're all highlighted with your exclamation marks. So if you do need to be checking that out, that's where you need to be going. So looks like we've arrived in Riza. We can tell that from this screen because it no longer says warping. And we've got like less than 20 seconds to go. So let's locate our ship. And what we can now do is we can set it to go and attack this one. So let's go hit that, and it gives you the attack time. So it gives you 12 seconds, 7, 6, and then it'll also show you here of when it's actually going to hit that ship. Scoosh. Marvelous, Commander. Ah, it's okay, it's a fine. So we're paving the way for the Orion Syndicate to move in and begin their operations immediately. They're going to make a tidy profit out of this. And, they're going to look after the people. They have nothing to fear. They belong to us now. So we've now got payment, and it's on a planet in the Groshi system out of sight. So now we're going to get our coordinates. And if we go back here, we can go back into Ambitious Moves, which is actually the one that we need to do. Locate where it is that we're going to go. And then we can just travel. Let's go here. It's going to take us 1 minute and 5 seconds to get there, which will take us to the end of the stream, guys. So we will get to the end and we will finish it. We will leave it there and we will come back and do it all again next week. We're going to try and build this up. It's all going to be free to play. I'm going to grind on this account. I'm not going to spend any money. Again, drop me a follow, drop me a like, just join in if you want to join in. If you want to play, hit me up on here. Let me know what's going on. This server, I'm going to say 183. I'm going to say 183. 186. 186. EU 186 server. It's brand new on the EU servers. There are loads of different languages here. So if you want to be in an alliance that has, your native language, you can join that. I am more than happy for you to join mine. Please excuse my Google Translate skills. They will probably be shocking, but I will do my very best. So here we go. Let's have a look at the end of this mission. What's going to happen? Oh, we've got the payment. Transporting it up to the cargo bay now. I thought they were going to try and fraud us. I thought we were going to have to, you know, kill someone. No, that's it. They actually paid. There we go. Got it all sorted. And as you can see, we've obviously lost a bit of health here. So let's go back to our station and heal up, and then that'll be it. That'll be all done. So thanks guys for joining tonight. I really do appreciate the support. Thanks obviously Doomed and Wolf for chatting in chat. It will be really good to see some more of you guys chatting in chat over the next few weeks. And yeah, drop me a follow, drop me a like, and I will catch you next time. So thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye.